early designs for Jenga were way too complicated. You know, this book was supposedly the basis for dozens of shorts, but it only looks about 80 pages. Irving? This is Henry. Did you leave in all the Jungian archetypes? Oh, good. And still no cable guy. Oh, I'm gonna miss the Wizards of Waverly Place, I just know it. Theater magazine. A Spider-Man musical? That's crazy, all that flying around in a play? Someone's gonna get hurt. Wonder how long it took for her to learn her lines. Oh, the Luftwaffe has arrived. Alright, act casual. Oh, who's playing Rizzo in the Revival of Grace? How interesting.
Oh, honey, sorry I'm late.
Not yet, you're not. You didn't spend the whole day looking out the window again, did you?
Where have you been?
I was working late with Phil.
Ooh, denied.
Why didn't you call me?
I did. I called you at 5:15, but there was no answer. And I got in...
Zipper's huge.
You knew I had to go to the cleaners late this afternoon, so you tried to tell me you called me then.
No, but now that I know that would work, that's not bad. I'll use that.
Just what did you get involved in? That's what I'd like to know.
Well, Phil and I are working out a little packaging problem.
Oh, your package is about to have all kinds of problems.
To get a cap on a tube without using any metal so as to save money.
Where did all this take place?
Middle Earth? No.
Let me ask you a little question. What's the idea of the third degree?
You know perfectly well what the idea is, and don't try to change the subject. I asked you where you were working.
Narnia?
Well,
No.
We couldn't very well work at the plant on our own stuff, so we went over to Mike's Grill.
Oh, that's great.
They have the best onion straws.
I suppose you went up to her apartment afterwards. You had plenty of time.
Mike or Phil? And which one's a she? I'm confused.
Crazy. Don't you believe anything I tell you?
I don't believe you were working so hard at Mike's Grill that you couldn't even call me up. In fact, I don't believe you were working at all.
You were grilling, weren't you?
Who were you really with? That little blonde secretary from the office?
Angela? The Christian chick?
Oh, look, we're going to get the jealous wife act now.
Spoiler alert.
I told you that I was working. I told you what I was working on. I told you where and with whom.
Told you I was naked and...
don't wait. Well, it's just too bad.
Whoa, don't smooth talk her too much.
I've been watching you lately, noticing things.
You have hammer toes.
Come home late almost every night from the office. You sneak out to mail letters. You flirt with other girls everywhere you go. Even on the street when I'm with you.
Even in the shower. Oh, hey, wait.
Because you were in a couple of plays once doesn't mean that you have to dramatize everything.
If only someone had told Madonna that after Speed the Plow.
I'm working recently. Well, I have to work hard if I'm going to make a success of this thing. Now, please, try and be...
I don't want to be reasonable. I just want to know what you've been doing lately.
Oh, you want a day-by-day account of everything that...
Oh, God, did you just unhinge your jaw?
There.
Ugh.
I knew it all the time. Lipstick. You deceitful liar. Who is she? Just tell me her name. That's all I want to know. Who is she? Just tell me her name.
But, darling, will you...
Don't try to lie your way out of this. You wolf.
Hey, leave Wolf Blitzer out of this.
The lurid details. Just tell me her name. You might as well tell me.
If it's Glenn or Glenda, this could get interesting.
You want to know so bad, I will tell you. This is Lorraine Casey's lipstick, and it got on there when we were...
Just your speed. The cheapest woman in town. Why, she has a worse reputation than some of the women who go to her beauty shop. And everybody in town knows what they are.
Now,
Harry.
You got Lorraine all wrong.
Oh.
We were working on...
Oh, fine. I guess getting a wafer-thin silicone chip to do mathematical equations is a waste of time. I'll just stick with my job selling asbestos. We know that'll never go away.
Well, your dinner's in the garbage can. I threw it out. And you can get out, too. Maybe your girlfriend will feed you. I won't.
But it was fish stick night! You Jezebel!
You little dope.
So this is what American Beauty would have been like if there hadn't been any kids, or unemployment, or actual infidelity, or good acting, or passable writing, or set design.
How could he do it to me? Everybody in town will know about it. I wish I were dead.
Ugh. Why did they show this to teenagers? You know, even behind the fourth wall, this feels awkward.
How could he even talk to her?
She only speaks Portuguese.
I tried so hard to be a good wife. I put up with so much. His crabbing, his insults, his stupid temper.
His temper?
He never loved me. I was a fool.
I don't believe I'm saying this, but if you considered alcohol or pills,
Casey. I wonder, did people see them together?
or is she his secret identity?
I do. I'm all alone again.
Naturally.
I don't dare tell Mother and Dad. I'm too ashamed.
Or your parents could be understanding, maybe communicating with someone would help, but why did they show this to teenagers?
That new boy who's playing John Wilkes. He liked me. I know he liked me. I could tell by the way he stared at me when he thought I wasn't looking. At the tryouts.
Of course, I was dressed like Abe Lincoln, and not a big theater community here.
He was real cute, too.
In a most notorious assassin in history sort of way.
Maybe... No.
I'll hold out for the guy playing Carlos the Jackal.
No, James got the part I read for. They're probably dating already. It's Don. Sure. Calling to say he's sorry.
Or John Wilkes Booth, calling to say he's sorry.
I'll hang up on him.
Hung up on everything else, apparently.
Hello?
Hello? Is Don there?
Oh, no. No, he isn't. Who is this?
Gavrilo Principe.
When will he be back? I got the whole thing worked out.
First, he dumps the harpy he married, and then he...
What thing?
The problem we were working on. I figured out how we can do it.
Do what?
Fasten the cover on the tube. Didn't he tell you about it?
Oh, yes. Yes, he did.
Between my shrill accusations...
With this, we can keep our unit costs down. Package the famous line of Lorraine Casey's world-renowned cosmetics in all plastic containers. Pretty terrific, huh? Of course, Don worked out most of the details.
I'm so bored.
Good night.
Yes. Yes, you must have.
Well, do you know when he'll be back?
Well, I pretty much just told him to go bang a beautician, so maybe
Well,
seven-ish?
I'm not sure exactly.
Okay, well, tell him to call me right away, will you?
Yes, I will.
Granted, I'll shriek it at him like a screech owl, but...
Then it wasn't true. None of it.
You'd almost think I was being emotional.
I'm so happy. It's all so wonderful. This was what he was trying to tell me, and I doubted him. I wouldn't even give him a chance. He really was working.
This has got to be a chemical
And the
imbalance.
lipstick smears. From Lorraine's lipstick, but not from her lips. Oh, what a fool I am.
Why, you'd almost think I hear voices in my
Don
head.
couldn't have touched her. Of course he couldn't. He's too straight, too decent. How could I have even thought about it for a minute?
Let alone the first 3 minutes of this short.
Because I'm not as honest, as fine as Don. After all, I was flirting with that new boy in the cast.
Tell me his name! Oh, wait, it's Steve.
Maybe that's why I twisted everything to make it seem that Don was bad. I wanted him to have the same thoughts I did. Then I got to believing he really did have them.
You wanted him to be turned on by John Wilkes Booth?
Too late. He can't have gone far. Maybe I can find him.
I
Bring
do
him
have
back.
chloroform.
I'll find him. I'm sure of it, and I'll bring him back. I'll make up for it.
I'll do that thing he likes with the thing, with my... maybe I'll just bake him something.
It's Don I want. I know it now. It was Don all the time, but I got mixed up.
Yeah, make your hair
I
look
wanted
as
to be
Engelbert
married,
Humperdinkish as
and I wanted to
possible.
act
He won't be
too.
able to resist you.
But I didn't want to do housework, and I didn't want to play small, unimportant parts.
Like in McGraw-Hill short
I'm
films.
tired, but it's not Don's fault. I was just fooling myself. Every other girl in the world must want a guy like him, and sooner or later he'll... After all, I couldn't blame him.
Oh, you can blame him. If nothing else, you've proven that. Wow, brush down bangs and head-to-toe wool coat. Poor guy won't be able to control himself. And not even her neck is showing. Was her ski mask at the cleaners, or...? It's too bad my parka's in the attic. I'd really show him something. Baking pan companies were pioneers in product placement advertising, but early attempts were a little awkward.
Oh, if I can only find him.
Ooh, maybe she won't be able to find him, and, days will go by, so she'll hire Jim Rockford, who will tell her, don't worry, you're overreacting, but reluctantly he agrees to dig around a little bit. Suddenly, it's like nobody wants him found, and, the hairdresser, you think maybe he ran off with her or something, but it turns out his partner is in league with a giant cosmetics conglomerate, and they don't want him to... I'm sorry, I'm just grasping at straws here. It's just gonna be more of this garbage. I'm sorry. Hey, you seen that blonde? Yeah, the one Don's been cheating with. Whew! Why don't you get married again?
Oh, no. Of all the bad luck, Lorraine Casey.
And she's wearing Ed Wood's fetish hat. Oh, she's so cheap, she'll hit on an invisible man. Oh, wait, it's a hat.
Now it's really
Hang
my
on.
fault they're together. I pushed him into it.
A handshake like that, he's never going to be satisfied at home.
Shall I just go in as though nothing had happened? No, I can't. He might think I was spying on him.
When in
And
fact
Casey,
you're...
She might hear too much. She'd laugh me out of town. Oh, why did I get myself into this?
By hoeing your way through local theater, you just said it.
There he is, sitting with another woman, talking.
Alright, she doesn't know we spotted her, so I'm gonna grab one of your boobs. It'll be hilarious!
He didn't even look for her. I drove him out of the house, and she just happened to show up.
In all fairness, you found him in about 10 minutes on foot. This may not be a big town.
What will they do when he's finished eating? Where will they go? There's the Kit Kat down on Highway 15, and there's the Rumble Inn, and there's her apartment.
That's worse than a motel with
I'm
Rumble
doing
in the
it again.
name?
I'm thinking all the bad things, all those nasty things that got me into this trouble.
Me and my darn brain.
But how can I think of the other things? Please let me think of other things.
Is she asking for a rewrite?
He's my husband. He'll know I need him. He'll come home. By 10:30, he'll come home. I'm sure he will.
He despises me, but he won't miss the end of Castle. The thing is, it's working. I'm wondering if I should get a new baking pan. Yao Ming left his house coat over there.
If he comes back, I'll make this up to him. I've learned my lesson. I'll believe in him and believe in myself.
I believe in crop circles if it
He does tend
helps.
to get involved in his ideas and forget about me. But I know now the real trouble is me.
I should be forgetting about me.
I believe in us. He'll believe in us. He won't want anybody else. I'll never send him away again.
And then we'll have children, which will really help since I can use them as an outlet for my insecurity and control issues
I must be
instead.
crazy to think he'd come after all I said. And he doesn't know Phil called. Or does he?
Oh, here we go.
Wait a minute. Maybe he fixed it up with Phil. Maybe it was all a fake.
Like the moon landing.
No, I know it wasn't faked. I know it was just me, my imagination, building things up that didn't really exist. Real nasty, green-eyed jealousy.
Also, Don's probably not that bright. I mean,
I wanted to be
his
just
biggest
as
claim
he
to
is.
fame is he got a
And
cap
I
on
want
a
to be like I
tube.
am now, loving him and believing in him. I'm not so bad.
I'm just narrated that way.
Sometimes. Stupid, silly mistakes. But please, I hope I won't ever make this one again. If I ever get another chance,
I'll screw it up royally.
I won't. Oh, I can't stand it. Why did I...
She doesn't lock the door?
Yes, darling, I'm here. I'm here.
Wait, it's 10:37! You cheater! You wolf! Dog! Filthy! Ugly! Oh, that was a real thrill. Thanks for watching.